This is John Occhi with Keller Williams and the Excellence in Real Estate team. This is it's actually part 8, and it's going to be a 10-part series, video series on a special report that I have on negotiations and how to negotiate, whether you're a buyer or seller, with the tactics and techniques that are used, how to avoid them, and how to use them effectively. And what we're talking about in this particular segment, we've talked about a number of different negotiation issues, and we're coming close to the end of the 5 most prevailing techniques that are used in real estate transactions. Okay, and what we're going to talk about now is the unexpected auction. And what is an unexpected auction? Sometimes you go to an auction and it's a real estate auction. You know it's a real estate auction. You go with your certified check, and that's all well and good. But this is not what this is. This is not an auctioneer going to you with one. No, we're not doing that. Okay, that's not what this is. This is where you go and you put in an offer, and all of a sudden there's another offer. There's a third offer, and this was common a couple of years ago. It's not as dominant today, but sometimes the right house comes on the market, and it's there's a lot of activity. And one way to generate that type of activity is a seller will put the house on the market for considerably less than the fair market value. So if the house is worth, let's say it's worth $500,000, and they put it on at $350,000. The realtor is doing an MLS search. Well, here's 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square foot house on a 10,000 foot lot. $350,000. Let's go. And they call up all their hot clients, and next thing you know, there's 4 or 5 realtors there showing the property within a couple days, and there's bids that are coming in. All right, and sometimes that'll even be in the MLS, where it'll be actually specify bids will be accepted and will be negotiated on a certain day at a certain time. So there's not really only one person that benefits from that, and that's the seller. Okay, and I strongly recommend that you try to stay out of auction situations. If for whatever reason though you have to have that particular property and you feel really strong about it, then there's a couple ways of dealing with that as well. One is if there's 2 or more purchasers competing for the same property, you can put a clause in your offer, and I'm going to read this. Okay, it says, in the event a higher legitimate written purchase offer is received from another qualified buyer, I offer $5,000 more. And if you really want to impress them, offer $10,000. Now, of course, that's assuming that they're qualified and it's a written offer. They can't just play sell you with a deck of cards. Okay, house of cards. This is legitimate. When you write that, if they're going to jack you a price, let's say you offered 5, somebody else offered 525, so you end up buying it for 530, 535. They have to produce not only the other offer, but they have to produce the qualifications of that individual so that they are indeed a legitimate buyer. But that's one way of certainly of getting the seller's attention and pretty much guaranteeing, especially if you have no contingencies. You don't have to sell your other house, and it's just a normal due diligence and the appraisal issues or something along those lines. So that's one of the ones that I would suggest handling it if you're going to be involved in that. If you want to use that tactic, I like the idea of coming in low as an offering price and just stimulate the activity and see what's going on out there, because you will get activity. So, all right, well, this is John Occhi wrapping up this segment, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the 5th tactic that's commonly used, and it's the old would you, could you, should you, or would you take this type of tactic. All right, until next time though, this is John Occhi with the Excellence in Real Estate team, thanking you for stopping by and hoping that you do come back and see more of this special report and some of my other video reports as well. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I can always available for you by cell phone at 951-443-6259, or contact me at my email, thehouseseller@gmail.com. Until next time, you have a great day. Make every day a great day, because every day is just so precious. All right, thanks again, and God bless. Bye-bye now.